What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, there's another project going on with the Duramax, guys. Soon enough, it's actually gonna start snowing over here, and I don't want to be cleaning out the snow out of my truck bed every single time it snows or whenever, guys, and it's just gonna be a hassle, especially early in the mornings. That's the last thing I really want to be doing outside. I ended up looking online and I invested in getting a truck canopy or a truck cap. I ended up getting a used one, and I actually ended up getting it for free, which is a major win in my terms, because this is a Leer 122, I believe. Yeah, the 122 model. So as you guys can see, it's a bit lower on the front and then it gets a bit higher on the back. And yesterday my girlfriend and we ended up taping up all of this, and I ended up sanding it myself. And today, guys, is gonna be priming day and as well as painting day. If you guys are interested in trying to do this project yourself, where you have a canopy that you want to restore or anything like that, it's quite simple, guys. You just gotta sand all of this, basically out of the body with 120 grit sandpaper, and try to leave it a little bit, like, you gotta leave it dull as much as possible. I was debating on whether I should color match this to my truck as much as possible, so I ended up taking it to a shop where they ended up getting me the paint that color matched this. This is the paint I'm going to be using. This is a spray gun, and guys, if I have enough paint, the idea is also to paint the tailgate of the truck, because unfortunately the previous owner ended up not even taking it to get painted, and he painted the entire truck and left that without being painted. So that's a must, because it's just gonna be much aesthetically looking much better, and that's the whole point of trying to bring this truck back to life. We have shot the primer. You guys can kind of see the black color right there. In between the sanding process, like after you're done sanding, make sure you have to clean the surface. You have to clean the surface and making sure that there's no like dust or any grease or anything like that left before you're actually going to be priming it, or whether you're going to be painting it. Whichever step you're on, make sure that after you sand it, you use any type of like grease and wax remover. I got this from Canadian Tire. It's a duplicate color one, and I just cleaned it with that grease remover that I showed you right there. But this is how it's looking at the moment. All right, guys, so it is the following day, and I ended up not painting the truck bed or the truck cap yesterday, as well as we're painting this back piece of the truck over here, the tailgate. The reason why I didn't paint is because I was a little bit worried on how to actually start painting this, but luckily I have Brenda's uncle over here. He's painting truck cap right now. He's painted before, so he knows much better than I would on how to paint at least automotive products or anything like that. So that's why I contacted him, because I really don't want to practice on at least my first car, and I don't want to like mess up anything and have to do double the work or pay double the price in the future. That's how it's turning out, the first coat. But guys, if you are trying to do this at your house, I would advise you to do you know, maybe a full day of just prep working, of sanding, and then just following day painted, you know, unless you have the full day to do it. And use the adequate sandpaper. I even went up to 600 grit sandpaper for the last sanding process. I started off with 120, worked my way up to 320, and up to 600 grit sandpaper, so it can leave a nice smooth finished look on the paint job. So I'll get back to you guys in a bit when we're a bit, you know, further on the process, and hopefully we might be able to shoot some clear coat as well today. We're finally done. Basically, he's done painting the truck cap as well as the tailgate over there, and that's how it came out. And it came out really nice. And what he's applying right now is the clear coat, which is the next step on the painting process, which gives it that nice shine look. Once he's done with that one, I'll show you guys what I mean. This is without clear coat, so it looks much more like of a matte finish. So over here is the tailgate with this first layer of clear coat, and you can automatically see that it comes out much shinier than it was prior to this. That's how the truck cap is looking at the moment. I'll catch you guys in a bit once he is done putting the first layer of clear coat on. All right, so it is the next week, guys. It is the next following week. It's actually been a little bit more than a week because I've been studying for my real estate exam, and I had to put off a little bit aside of what I was doing on the truck. But if you guys can see behind me, I have the truck cap finally on my bed, and I'm really happy on the way it actually turned out, as well as the tailgate. All I have to do is just, you know, clean it up a bit, but everything is looking really nice. I'll show you guys a little bit of a montage of how it's looking, and it really made the truck look like a really complete drastic change. It is one of the biggest changes I've done so far on the truck, is adding this truck cap, which makes it look much better. And I don't have to ever clean the snow out, at least maybe on the top of the roof of the truck, but at least not inside this 8-foot bed box. Other thing, guys, I did end up doing prior, you know, did not film, is as well as putting on these side rails, these side steps, whatever you guys want to call it. It really helps a lot, especially when you're trying to get onto the truck, because guys, I have big plans for this truck, and possibly I might be doing a 3-inch lift. I'm not going with a 6.5-inch lift, just because I just don't want to make it that big and like crazy big. Hopefully you guys like the way this truck cap turned out, guys. It turned out immaculate, guys. The craftsmanship of Eric, thank you so much once again for helping me, you know, without the paint job, without anything like that, the prep work. Thank you so much for giving me the tips on how to, you know, prep this cap, especially because I'm a novice in this. I have no experience. I'm more mechanically inclined than, you know, just doing aesthetic works and stuff like that on any vehicle like that. With if it would have just been like a blue and a black, it would have looked completely different. But by color matching this truck cap to this truck, guys, made it look 100% better. And that comes to show, guys, that, you know, a lot of people have a lot of expertise that you may not know of. And, you know, whenever you're in need of any help or anything like that, don't be scared to ask someone who's already done the job many times. So what I'm trying to say is, try to not just be an expert in everything, guys, because obviously you're not an expert in everything, and you can always use a hand, especially if they have already prior experience and whatever you're trying to do. Plus, if I would have done this job, maybe it would have came out like this, or maybe it would have came out probably worse. I doubt it would have came out any better, but you know, I'm happy of the way it came out, and thank you so much once again. But guys, this is the end of the video. Sorry if I have not been uploading recently. It's just because I've been focused on getting my real estate license, and I will be getting it by the end of this year. Once again, I did pass the 4th course. I need the 5th course to actually register as a realtor here in Toronto, at least, and then I'm gonna be doing the 6th. But guys, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you so much. And if you guys are new and not have subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so right now. Hit that bell notification as well, for you can be notified and be the first one to watch my videos every single week. Big things will be coming up, not just for me, but also for the future of this channel and for my future, and hopefully big things also will be coming up for your future as well. Thank you so much once again for everyone watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and guys, comment down below what other videos you guys would love to see next. I really appreciate any comments that you guys leave down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.